Hey, what is going on, guys? VideoJames, and welcome to Would You Rather. This is a game where you basically get two different options to a opinion thing. It's basically, would you rather do this or that? And you get two options, and you can only pick one option. And sometimes there is a catch. So, this game is fun because you always just want to see what you'll end up getting, and some of these are just messed up. So, would you rather run 26 miles or swim 5 miles? 26 miles is a marathon. I'd rather swim 5 because... Ooh, that's 50-50. I'd rather swim 5 just because I love swimming and it would just be more fun for me than running. Ah, no, I didn't do that. Okay, skip that one. Would you rather be a nerd or be a... Well, I already am sort of a nerd, so... Would you rather watch Lost or watch The Office? These are the only two shows on TV that matter. In fact, look it up. I don't know what either of those are, so I don't know. Would you rather only listen to the Beatles or only listen to the Rolling Stones? What? Well, yeah, I guess they did have some better songs, but I'd rather listen to the Rolling Stones. Would you rather be a character on Lost or... Again, I don't know what these shows are. I can't know. Would you rather live in a castle or own a yacht? I'm going to go with own a yacht because, again, 59% of people would rather live in a castle. Why all you people want to be princesses and all that? And princes and all that? Would you rather not be able to have any pain or have extremely brittle bones? Pain? Why would I want brittle bones? That would be like you poke something with your finger and your finger's broken. Would you rather be stalked by a ghost your entire life or be stalked by a demon for 3 days and then die? Ghost just constantly torments, demon kills. You wouldn't get used to the ghost and it would constantly keep you stressed. I'm already always stressed anyway, so yeah. Would you rather be stung by 20 bees in random locations or have each shin kicked hard? No. Bee stings. You guys would rather have your shins kicked? That is awful. What's this? Shins kicked are horrible. And those you can't make the pain go away as fast as you can with bee stings. And it doesn't say that the 20 stings are all in one day. Would you rather live in the world of Dr. Seuss or live in a Star Trek? Just because Dr. Seuss is made for, like, 2-year-olds. Would you rather star in Saved by the Bell or in... I don't know what these shows are. I don't know. This one. Would you rather have a Jello room or a pillow room? Let your imagination fill in the rest. So is like a room made out of Jello or is it a room filled with Jello? Because either way, that'd be what I picked. Why did 67% of people choose pillow room? Because isn't that like what they put in mental institutes where they have just pillows for the walls? If you had to do one thing every morning, would you rather need to milk yourself or lay an egg? I'm gonna go with lay an egg, because I don't really think that is possible. I mean, I know laying an egg isn't possible either, but... If you two play a board game every single day, would you rather only play Risk or only play Monopoly? You always have 6 players and you can't quit any time. Well, since I know what Monopoly is. Would you rather always have a sore throat or live with no fingers on preferred hand? Sore throat. I need my fingers. If I don't have fingers, I can't do anything. Out of your own pocket, would you rather 40 quarters, $10, or 10 $100 bills, $1,000? Well, you can get sick off either of them. What's this say? You have to pay for what you eat. Well, it's out of your own pocket, so yeah. I think the 10 $100 bills, because that would be less, it wouldn't make you as sick. I'd rather watch Big Bang Theory. I watch that all day or day. On December 21st, 2012, would you rather a zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion? Alien invasion. Because it doesn't say the aliens are bad, per se. They could be Transformers, for all we know. Would you rather be sucked into Terraria or be sucked into Minecraft? You would be part of the world. So I would just be like a mountain or something. Terraria, I don't know. I don't play either of those. Would you rather be Jedi? Because Sith are stupid. Would you rather be homeless or be a slave? Being a slave means an unpaid servant that can't quit or leave. This is not necessarily a slave in the historical sense. Well, I don't want to be homeless, because at least if you're a slave, you'll be having a place to live and eat. If you're homeless, you're not really going to have any of those. And it doesn't say that you're being treated bad as a slave, because it says not in the historical sense. So it doesn't say you're being treated bad. It just says you're not paid and you can't quit or leave. 77% of people would rather be homeless. Is there a chat for that one? I got fed, win, soup kitchen, win. This really depends on the time period. I go for slave if it was before the 1800s. Okay. Would you rather have to wear a full-body red leotard on your wedding day, or have the person you are marrying that day wear the full-body red leotard? Either way, that's embarrassing, but I'd rather it not be me. Yeah, I'd rather it not be me. Would you rather be cowboy? Cowboy. Would you rather wear a ski suit all the time or go anywhere barefoot? Or go everywhere barefoot. Assume you're in a mid-range climate, but snow isn't heard of. I'm going with everywhere barefoot, because when I was a kid, I was actually wearing, like, a big heavy coat in my mom's car, well, my birth mom's car, in the winter, and it was extremely hot, and I tried to roll down the windows, but that didn't help. And I asked if I could take my coat off. She said no, and I ended up hacking all over the back seat. So I'd rather be barefoot all the time. If you were on a safari, would you rather have your foot stepped on by an elephant or have your foot bitten by a... Oh. Well, I don't think the lion's gonna necessarily stop with your foot. If it's that tempted to bite your foot, I doubt it's gonna stop there. But have your foot stepped on by an elephant, it doesn't say how hard. The elephant could step on your foot for, say, 1 second and then realize you're underneath it and step off. Yeah. At least you have the chance to salvage your foot if it gets bitten by a lion. Just wear steel reinforced boots, problem solved. You'd for sure have one hell of a story and perhaps be in some deep that your foot was near a lion's mouth. They didn't say how, yeah, see, they didn't say how hard. Would you rather chop off your own arm or chop off a complete stranger's arm, but they come back to kill you in 30 years? What are these questions? Well, how would they find out who chopped off their arm? Because if you're, like, wearing a mask, they won't be able to find you. Yeah, see what the comments were for that one. I think being 48 is a good lifespan. Don't worry, at 48, you can easily kill a one-armed vigilante. Unless he becomes the reptile like in Spider-Man, then you're screwed. And we have 2 arms versus his 1 arm. Just gotta keep tabs on time and date. Yeah. I didn't even think about overpowering him. If you had no choice, would you rather kill yourself or enter your younger sibling in the Hunger Games? What is with Hunger Games right now? I'll go with this one, because then I know it'll at least be exciting for someone. Would you rather eat only human remains for the rest of your life, or starve to death? Are they alive, though? Because it doesn't say the humans are alive, they just it just says human remains. So you could just be eating dead people and it wouldn't even be any weird. Anything is good with Frank's Red Hot Sauce. That is nasty. Looks like everything's a comment on that hot sauce. Alright. Would you rather only speak in words that begin with H, or not be able to say any words that have the letter E in them? A lot of words have the letter E in them, but only speak in words that begin with H. What if I invent a language where every word begins with H? Yeah, let's check that one. That's why I always keep a thesaurus on. Yeah. You could just make your own language. Would you rather be a male or be... I am a male, so I would choose that one. Would you rather live with no... This is like choosing between the two best things on the planet. See, I could live without electronics. I'm not too attached to my stuff. Like, if I didn't have electronics, it wouldn't be that much of a deal for me. Because I like books, I'm good at drawing, so I'd be able to live with no electronics. I mean, it wouldn't say I wouldn't have a friend who would have the electronics. Would you rather be really fat or be really hairy? Because you can just shave off hair. You can't shave off fat. Would you rather be addicted to steroids or incredibly... I'm not answering that, because either way it's wrong. Would you rather be married to a Jersey Shore housemate or be married to a real-life cast member? Either way, that's bad. I'm not answering that. No, either way, that's bad. Would you rather ski in the mountains or beach? Let's go to the beach. Beach? Yeah, because skiing in the mountains isn't that fun. And plus, I've never been skiing, but being on a beach is fun. Would you rather live an extra 25 years or live a life without the need to sleep? Does anyone have any idea how much stuff you could get done if you didn't need to sleep? You could just go on living for 24 hours and you wouldn't have to sleep. That would be the best life ever. Would you rather make out with your Why would you even? No, I'm not even gonna... No. 65% of people would rather make out with their What's wrong with you? That's nasty. Would you rather be Napoleon or be Julius Caesar? Caesar. Because I think he was actually a better ruler or something. Would you rather never be able to wear shoes or never be able to touch anything red? Never be able to wear shoes. Because there are like those socks that feel like they're shoes. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. This game is fun, and it's kind of weird just to hear some of these questions. I mean, I don't even know what some of these are right now, but this game is fun. I might do more of this, but I'm going to leave this episode here. So if you guys like this video, slap that like button, and I will see you guys later.